Hi, everybody. This is MoveEasy Yoga with Via. It is April 22nd, 2023. I'm substituting for Kathy today, and she's having a trip to the beach at Rockaway Beach, Oregon, with her husband for his birthday. Let's start in the ordinary fashion. Diana is going to be our model, and you can see that you can see part of her static rest. So we're going to go into a static rest position and stay here for 7 minutes. And let me find the 7 minutes. While you're here, watch your breath. Watch your thoughts. Don't get attached to anything. And try to slow down. But don't try. Try is not a good word to use in static rest. Just rest. Stay where you are. And let's do the same way we did last time. You're going to do a rotation of your head from side to side, but first put your tongue at the top of your roof of your mouth, and then put your right hand above your left clavicle. There's a little flat spot there. Press on that, and you rotate your head away from your hand. And then stay there for a minute and enjoy that stretch. And then come back to center and do it with the opposite hand. The opposite hand goes on the opposite clavicle, and then move away from that hand. And hold for a couple seconds. Come back to center. We're going to do 5 more of those. And at your own pace, just switching sides. Tongue on roof of mouth. We're putting your hands on some pressure points there, and it releases the neck and shoulders. I think this is the last one. And now we'll move into vagus nerve reset. So here, remember, you're going to only move your eyeballs and move them toward the right first. Your eyes can be open or closed. And wait for a sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. And then come back to center and go to the other side. Remember, you're not going, you're only going with traveling with your eyeballs. And wait for a sigh, swallow, yawn, or gulp. I'm going to go shut my door because of the dogs. In a minute. Come back to center. Do this 2 more times at your own pace without cueing. Diana's going to tell me when she's finished, and she'll be the marker. Okay. Okay, so everybody finish up. We'll move to head ramping. So you can change what's under your head. You could remove the washcloths and put a sponge ball under your head. Make sure that it's way down, down close to the top of the neck or the shoulders. And then you know the drill, just press back with your occipital ridge. The chin drops a little. Hold for a little and then release. And press. Release. Number 3, press. And release. 4, press. Release. Last 5, press. And release. Last 1, press. And release. Let's go to breath work. You can take the sponge ball away and go back to your towels. I want you to do 6 Viloma breaths. This is one of my favorites. And all you do is you take 3 little sips or sniffs of breath, filling up the diaphragm, a third, and then a third, and then on your exhale, normal exhale. So let's do 6 of those. Inhale, 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 and then exhale all the way out. Number 2, inhale, 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 and all the way out. You can purse your lips if you want to, or purse them just a little bit on the way out, on the exhale. Number 3, inhale, 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 and then exhale all the way out. 4, inhale, 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 and exhale all the way out. 5, inhale, 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 and exhale all the way out. Last one, inhale, 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 and exhale all the way out. Now the vacuum. You can keep your legs up on a chair for this one if you want, or you can take the chair away, either way. But here's what you're going to do. It's pretty simple. You're going to take one breath, inhale, exhale, then hold your breath out while I count to 10. While you hold your breath out, I want you to flatten your back against the floor. The belly button goes towards the floor, and then the rib cage spreads. And and one of the cues I've heard that I like is act as if you're taking an inhale, but don't take an inhale. Okay, so inhale and exhale all the way out. Create a vacuum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, exhale, and just stay there and breathe normally until you feel that your breath is normal. And then we'll do it again. We're going to do two more of these. Inhale, exhale all the way out. No breath, create a vacuum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale and exhale. Stay there till your breath seems stable, normal, and then we'll do it again. I'm going to go while you're getting ready for the next breath. I'm going to go get my cord to my computer because it looks like I'm running out of power, or I could run out of power. And relax. Right. Okay, let's see here. Now I have to plug it in. So, vacuum number 3, inhale. Exhale. All the way out. Hold, no breath. Hold your breath out. Create a vacuum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, exhale. Allow your breath to come back to normal. Now, before we come to another position, actually, we are going to stay in supine, but I want to do hip stretches, windshield wiper hip stretches. So take yourself off of the chair, push yourself away or push the chair away, it doesn't matter. But you just need to have enough space to your side and at the bottom of your feet to bend your knees and move them in a windshield wiper position. Take your legs really wide and then drop your knee. You can start either side, drop to the side. One leg drops, then the other, and then come back. Windshield wipers. And because your legs are wide, you're going to get a lot more. You're going to be able to almost get your knees to the floor, or maybe get them there. And I want you to do 4 more of these. And you can do these any time during the class or anytime, anywhere. And it's really good for the hips. but it's good for transitioning in the class or in your own practice. Okay, finish up and find your strap. And we're going to do the leg stretch 1, 2, and 3 with the strap. Oh, I forgot. I don't know whether I told everybody what they needed, but you're going to need neuro balls, therapy balls, a strap, 2 blocks. Now the strap. So with the strap, you may still have a couple towels under your head. You're lying supine with your right leg butted up against the wall. And you need enough room on either side to move your legs to the side. So, but the first thing you're going to do, your right leg is butted. No, let's do the left leg, sorry, butted up against the wall. And your right leg is going to come up toward the ceiling. You're going to put a strap around your instep. I'm going to time this. I'm going to do, let's see if I can find 40. No, I'm going to have to create it. Or we're going to do, let's do 30 seconds actually. 30 seconds holds. I can find 30 there. So you're going to have a strap. The strap is around your instep and you're holding on to it. Be sure your arms are dropped to the floor. And we're just going to be here breathing. Your left leg is pressing onto the wall as if you were standing on it. Your elbows are on the floor. Your leg can be slightly bent if you need to. This is really good for hamstrings. They say it's also good for insomnia. This is leg stretch number 1. Okay, 30 seconds is up. Put the strap, both sides of the strap in your right hand and take your leg out to the right as far as you can go and still leave your left hip on the floor. And stay here and breathe. You could put your left hand out in a T to help keep the left hip on the floor. And now come back, put your both straps in your left hand. You're going to make a shift here. Your left leg, the toes are no longer pointing up. They are now the back outside of the leg. The foot is on the floor, and then your left leg comes over, across your body. Your hips stack, and you may want to put your leg on a block. I'm putting mine on the top of my computer, which is a little odd. And stop what you're doing and switch sides. So bring your leg up, back the right leg up, and take the strap away. Put your right leg butted against the wall, the corner of the floor and the wall. Bring your left leg up. Same thing. If your hamstrings are tight and it's uncomfortable to straighten your leg fully, just bend your knee a little bit. Press your right foot against the wall as if you were standing on the wall. This is leg stretch 1. Now leg stretch 2, put both hands both straps in your left hand, take your leg out to the left as far as it'll go without lifting your right hip. It could be a very small movement. It is for me today. You can put your right hand out in a T to help provide ballast for your balance tips. Okay, leg stretch number 3. Bring your leg back up to the center. Put your strap in your right hand and take your left leg all the way over to the right, and you're going to swing your right leg down so it's the outside edge of the foot is on the floor. Your hips are stacked. You can still leave your left arm behind you if you want to, or ahead of you, either one. I like it better behind me. So the leg is all the way over. It could be on a brick or a chair. And just staying here and breathing. And come on back. And remove the strap. And come up to a floor-seated position. And we're just going to do our standard thoracic side bend and twist. So come into a floor-seated position of your choice. Take your right hand along the floor. Your left hand up and over. And stay here. Halfway through, I'm going to have you bring your elbow forward. Wait for the cue. In the meantime, enjoy your thoracic side bend. Now, elbow forward, adding a latissimus dorsi or armpit stretch. But still, I'm not talking to you. How come she thinks I'm talking to her when I don't even say her name? Go ahead. And come on back up, everybody. Elbow first and then torso. Other side. Slide the left hand along the floor. Bring the right arm up and over. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. Halfway through, I'm going to cue another added stretch. Breathing, paying attention to breath and to your body. What's moving? Go ahead and move your left arm or your right arm, your top arm forward, adding an extended stretch in the armpit. And come on up, arm, elbow, and torso. Now we're going to switch the direction of your legs. And we're going to do a spine twist. Put your left hand on your right leg. Put your right hand behind you, spider fingers. Rotate your spine behind you to the right. 30 seconds. Remember, you could also add moving your head from side to side or moving your rib cage from side to side. These are add-ons. And slowly come out of this, unravel, put your right hand on your left knee, put your left arm behind you, sit tall, and 30 seconds we'll add on. You can choose to add on the add-ons that I mentioned before. And slowly unravel. And we're going to do a, hold on, we're going to do a flat back hip hinge from here, and you can switch the cross of your legs again if you want. This hip hinge, all we're going to do is sit up tall and then come forward, but don't round the back. Come forward without rounding the back. So we're hinging at the hip, flat back, come forward. You'll be able to come forward, some of you more than others, and whatever you can do. And hold for a little bit and breathe, and then slowly come back up. You want to use your abdominals to bring yourself up. And let's do it again. Flat back hip hinge. So just coming straight forward. This isn't a circle. We're not doing circles today. We could do circles, but I'm just doing a flat back hip hinge. Hinging from the hip, folding forward, straight forward. Your chin drops a little so that your spine, thoracic spine, and your cervical spine are in line. Hold. You should feel a nice stretch in the hips. And then come on back up. Okay, now let's come onto your back with 2 bricks. We're going to do the figure 4 progressives with 2 blocks. The blocks can be thick or thin. So you're going to lay on your back. You may put something under your head. Towels, therapy balls, something under your head. The first thing you're going to do is bring your right knee towards your face. And then cross your right ankle in front of your left knee. And we're going to stay here for 30 seconds. This is position number 1. You may want to add on your push your knee away with your hand, your right knee with your right hand. You may want to dorsiflex your feet, your ankles. That just means pulling the toes towards your knees. This is a progressive hip opener. So this is level 1. So you're always watching your breath and watching your movement. What am I moving? What am I keeping still? Okay, undo that. Find a brick, one of the bricks, your first brick, and put it under your left foot. And then come back into a figure 4, bringing your right knee towards you and then crossing your right ankle over the left knee. So now we're going to start timing this, and you can press your hand away, your right knee away with your right hand. You can dorsiflex as add-ons. Okay. Next, 2 bricks. So just add the second brick, come back into the shape. And continue. I'll let you know when 30 seconds is up. If it's still available, press your right knee away with your right hand. You can dorsiflex your feet if that still feels right. It gets a little harder to do as you go up these progressions. And come out of that, you're going to push the bricks away. Come back into your figure 4 if you've gone out of it. And hold on. You may need a strap to do this. Hold on to the back of your thigh. And we're going to be here for 30 seconds. You can push away your right knee with your right elbow. You can dorsiflex your feet. And you can rock a little bit from side to side. Okay, the last one on this side. You're just going to hold on to the shin instead of the thigh. Or use a strap to hold on to the shin instead of the thigh. 30 seconds. You still may be able to dorsiflex your feet. Probably you're not going to be able to push your knee away. But you should feel a lot more stretch on your outer right hip. Lengthening. And slowly come out of that and switch to the other side. We'll do all of this on the other side. So this time, your knees are bent. You're going to pull your right knee towards your face and then cross your ankle. I'm sorry, your left knee. Left knee towards your face and then pull your left ankle and put it on top of the right knee. This is position number 1. Remember the add-ons. The optional add-ons. And the next thing you're going to do is add a brick under your right foot. You may need to come all the way out of your figure 4 and get back into it. I do. Now I'm going to bring my left knee forward, cross it over, and come into the position. But a brick is under my right foot. Remember the add-ons. Go ahead and add another brick. You may have to come out of the figure 4. I do. 2 bricks under your right foot. Bring your knee forward and then cross your ankle. 30 seconds. Position number 3. Okay, position number 4, remove all the bricks. And hug your right thigh and pull it into your chest. And now move to the last portion, the number 6. Go ahead and hug, you may need a strap, hug your right shin and pull that into your chest. And you may want to move a little bit from side to side while you're here. And go ahead and unravel yourself and do windshield wipers side to side, just as a transition. The next thing we're going to do is a quadruped get up. Now let's just do this a little bit, this windshield wiper. And now find your way onto your hands and knees. You may want to have 2 blocks nearby in case you can't do a quadruped get up without them. So starting, you want to push yourself, start on your hands and knees, and then push yourself up to standing. So you start to bring one leg forward, one knee forward. Let me see if I can add the spotlight. Nobody can see me. So here I am. I'm going to come up and stand up to a standing position. And then come back down. Now, if this is hard for you, you can put 2 bricks under your hands. Whoops, I thought I had. Let me say something. You're on. Okay, there. So put your hands on bricks. See if you can do it. See if it's easier. Come up. Your one knee comes up, the other, and then you push yourself up to a standing position. And come back down. Let's see, is there other? Okay, I think that's enough of that. Let's come up to the 8-point. Let's see how much time we have. Yeah, we have time for the foot release on the Neuro balls. So everybody's up at standing except me, actually, so I can talk to you. But you don't have to look at me while I'm talking to you. I can do this. Stop video. Remove spotlight. I can do this seated. You could too, but standing is better. So we're going to be 30 seconds at each point, starting with a point just below your big toe mound and not down in the center of your foot, but up just above that. So we're starting on the right foot, 30 seconds. Remember, you can add on by curling your toes and spreading them. You should be near a wall or a chair so that you can hold on if you need to. Position number 2. Smack dab in the middle of the foot. 30 seconds. At any time that's available to you, and it probably is available here, you can choose to add on a toe spread, toe squeeze. Okay. Position number 3 is at the calcaneus, or right in the middle of the heel, or at the edge of the heel. You choose. Teachers are split on which place. So I want you to just choose the place that you like. And next position, come up, back up to the center and out to the outside edge of the foot in the center. And my toes, well, except I'm seated, so that's the reason I can do it. I was going to say my foot is all the way on its side, but I think it's harder to do that when you're standing. We have lots of nerves in the foot, and this neural ball exercise awakens a lot of them. Next position, straight across to the inside edge of the foot. Okay, other side, other foot, left foot. Starting. No. Oh, I forgot the toe. I forgot the big toe. Okay, so now that's right. It's number 6. It goes straight up, just below the big toe mound. Yep, 6 foot, 6 points. You can squeeze and spread here, I think. I can. A little bit. A little bit. Mm-hmm. And now switch to the other side. Starting right it's in the middle, but just a little higher than the center, just below the big toe mound. Squeeze and spread. Okay. Next, down in the center, smack dab in the middle of the foot. Okay. Next, calcaneus, heel. On the edge of the heel or in the middle of the heel. You choose. It's pretty high. It would be pretty hard to squeeze your toes here. It's almost like you're wearing a high heel. If you wear high heels, if you ever go out and wear high heels, I would recommend doing this afterwards, this whole foot series. Okay, that was number 3. Now come up to the center and out to the outside edge of the foot. Okay, position number 5, go straight across the center of the foot to the inside edge of the foot. And now go straight up to just below the big toe mound. This is the last. This is the ending of the class. We're going to have to stop here. I should have a workshop on hips because there's a lot more I would do. An hour and a half, maybe, or 2. But we did a lot, and you should notice the difference in your hips as you move today. Okay, find your way to the floor, supine on your back. For Yoga Nidra, 61-point guided meditation. You may want to cover up. You may want to put a small towel over your eyes. I'm trying to find out how to make Diana small. Oh, I know how, maybe. Gallery. Okay, there it is. All right. Begin by paying attention to your breath. And observing your abdomen as it rises and falls with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your attention and awareness to the center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This completes our 61-point guided Yoga Nidra meditation. Go ahead and start to move, bringing your arms overhead. If you're straighten your legs, if you have had bent knees, and stretch your body in both directions, right and left and center, both arms, both legs. And then wiggle your fingers and your toes. And circle your ankles and your wrists in one direction and then the other. Hug your right knee to your chest. Thank you, knee. Extend your right leg along the mat. Hug your left knee to your chest. Thank you, knee. And slide your left leg along the mat. Hug both knees to your chest, everybody. And rock from side to side. And then go ahead and roll over onto your side. We're going to have a 1-minute gratitude minute. Just staying here and noticing any good thing that you'd like to be grateful for. I'm grateful for you in this class and the opportunity to teach today and the opportunity to cover for Kathy when she can't be here. And I'm grateful for my own ability to move and to teach others to move and to teach others to appreciate movement, like Parvin, who now does this in the doctor's office, in the waiting room. That's what you get when you stick around. Come on up to a floor-seated position. I'm going to take Diana off the spotlight. Thank you for being our model student today. A model student, I might add. You can unmute yourself. I'm going to put my view on gallery. Just bring your hands to your heart. Press. If you can find your scapula. And then soften that. And lift your occipital ridge away from your shoulders so that you can roll forward. Just rolling your skull forward. Bowing, nodding. Recognizing that we're all one light and we are also individual lights. And we're going to close the class by saying to each other, Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Diana.
I'm going to stop.